Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. TGIF. It is another beautiful, beautiful day. It's a Friday. It's a weekend. Some people are going down the shore. Some people be home with their family. Some people are just going to enjoy a beautiful day. I think it's a beautiful thing. I hope everybody's woke up, had a great couple of days. Uh, for me, it was a little different. You know, anytime you have to watch a young dude get taken, it's sad. It's sad that you try to, no matter how much of a biker that you think you are. Hold on one second. No, that's not it. Like, all joking aside, no matter how much you ride or you think that you have this thing called life figured out, nah, it doesn't work that way. But every time you see a death is it's pretty sad, especially when it's somebody that's a young dude, man, with two kids. I think he was 36, man. He has two kids behind. Like, I don't think he thought that he was gonna go like that, but he did. So prayers to him and his family, number one. And number two, hold on, guys, let me get this. Uh, you know, today's show is totally off the mark. And I think it's perfect timing, to be honest, because you know, and I'm trying so hard not to talk politics, but when it comes to this hits every American, and that's why I'm doing today about food, because I'm gonna show you some foods. Like, we think that what we're eating is real, all this price gouge and everything that's going on. And I say price gouge, and I'm not saying from the mom and pop or the supermarkets. I'm talking about, you know, you know what I mean. But now you have Miss Harris's plan that's coming out is going to be price gouging, which is going to be Sessa. You're here right now, big bro. You know that's not going to work. I mean, Venezuela used to do that. They were once the richest country. You can't put the government in charge of everything, man. I'm sorry. I don't care who agrees or who don't. The prices are too high now. So now what? They're going to be in charge and they're going to dictate price, and we're supposed to believe that everything's going to be up and up. And then who are they going to blame when the prices are still not down? I mean, it's just ridiculous that people, I don't care who you're voting for, but common sense is common sense, man. I mean, government price gouging doesn't work. I mean, and usually I think they only do that when it's wow, it's crazy though, because they want to control our food and talk about price gouging, but here it is right here. Federal consumer protection laws do not address price gouging, but yet they want to take over. The government's going to start telling you how much everything should be. Come on, man. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't think it's good. I don't think that I dig it. Celia, hope you're having a beautiful day. Barbie, big bro, Sessa. It's already in the morning here. Rabbits. I hope you're having a great day. And I got to tell you a funny story later, too, man. I'll call you. I'll be in South Philly today. I have to go down to my cousin's shop. Kingston, what's up? Yeah, I know, man. But the thing is you know damn well, me and you were at Jetro together. The government's not going to change that, man. It's just not going to happen. Hold on. Care. They're definitely going to demonetize you for this one. You guys will get a kick out of this. Oh, this is a great one. I have some video lined up that I'm going to play that has it'll show you that the foods that we're even eating. Like, you want to price gouge foods? How about make the food that we're eating real? Why are we eating fake stuff? Everything is tampered with: olive oil, honey, everything. It's crazy, man. It's really crazy. But we eat a lot of fake food and people don't even get it. Oh, cool. Where you at, Ed? South Philly or up your way? All right, let me show you. Kingston, where do you see this? We all think we're eating real food, right? Everything's real. Now, mind you, I'm definitely going to get a what's the name over this. Whatever, a strike. Who gives a crap? Getting the information to the people is more important to me. How's that? How long you going to be there, Ed? Let me know. All right, guys, check this out. Because we're all here thinking for some reason that we really, really, really know what's going on in the supermarket. Celia, processed food is the worst. Oh my gosh. It's not even the same processed food as it was back in the day. You could eat a little bit of processed food and it won't hurt your body. But especially, I'm going to start doing these workout things. And starting Monday, folks, I'm going to start the diary at the gym. I'm going to start doing, little vlogs. Obviously, with my injuries, I can't do a lot. I'll be doing a lot of stretching and lightweight, but I'm going to start documenting some stuff. But especially for people who, look, whether you're working out, you got to eat right. If you're not eating right, this is a regular dinner time. So just check this out, man. This is crazy. I mean, this is really, I don't know what you call this. I mean, to me, it's ridiculous. But unfortunately, this is society. So check this out.
Okay. So you think this is olive oil, right?
Thank you, CBS, CNBC News.
Well, maybe some of it is, but this is actually a classic example of food fraud.
The extra virgin olive oils,
fair use,
are being switched out with cheap ones.
And fraudulent to sell something labeled as something else.
Why is this fish being mislabeled?
Your Parmesan cheese products do not contain any Parmesan cheese.
As there was no one.
Just like tuna really has no tuna fish. Thank you, CNBC, for this video that I don't own or have the rights to.
One brand that stood out as completely safe.
Wow, so we can't eat anything.
I guarantee you, anytime a product can be passed off as something more expensive, it will be. It's that simple.
Counterfeits, dilution, substitution, and mislabeling. Food fraud not only harms consumers' wallets, it puts their health and safety at risk.
Definitely.
We might not know the overall impact of food fraud because so much of what fraudsters do is hidden from us and has been for centuries.
Food fraud. And they're talking about price gouging. I don't get it.
Some estimates say food fraud affects at least 1% of the global food industry, at a cost as high as $40 billion a year, according to the Food and Drug Administration.
$40 billion a year.
Grocery manufacturers of America estimated that 10% of the commercially available food in the United States is adulterated.
10% of all food is adulterated. That is 1 in 10. I'm sorry.
That's 1 in 10. It means if you're not on that 8-item or less checkout line, you've got something in your cart when you leave the supermarket that's probably bogus.
Here's how and why fake food sits secretly.
Incredible, isn't it?
And with your home, auto, boat, and RV all bundled with Progressive, you're free to
in our kitchen
cabinets.
cabinets.
CNBC, thank you for this video.
According to the FDA, food fraud is considered economically motivated adulteration, or EMA.
It's a monetary impact to the consumer and to the food manufacturers, but it's also a potential public safety, public health impact.
Now, here's the thing, though. They talk about public safety. They talk about food issues. They talk about, processed foods, whatever. But remember this. Here's a hack to everybody in here. Whoever's here would listen and wants to listen. If you want to stop all that, the best thing you can do single-handedly. What's up, brother?
Hey,
hold on. Let me fix this. Hold on. Hold on a second.
How you living, fella?
I'm trying to get this straightened out. So listen, what I'm thinking of is
look at you and I. We look like we coordinated. We're bank robbers, bro.
Yeah, I know. But I say, look, this is the world's best, and that means God, not me. But listen, check this out. The best hack that you could do for yourself that you don't have to worry about food and fake food and all this is to eat right. But watch the rest of this video. It's not that long because you're gonna see how much that's really not what you think, man. Look at this stuff.
It robs us of nutrients and can kill people and has done.
Larry Olmsted researched food fraud for years and published his book, Real
Larry wasn't lying to
Food, Fake Food, in 2016.
As I worked on this book, my definition of fake food became anytime what you buy is not what you think you're buying. Doesn't really matter whether it's legal or illegal. It's where you're being tricked. You're buying something that's not what you think it is.
The worst offenders can include seafood, meat, dairy, honey.
Seafood. This is the food that's supposed to
I don't fuck with seafood anyway.
I'm tell you what, I'm right behind you, bro. This is why I'm really getting ready to not mess with it. Everything, man. I mean, just, again, CSNBC, whatever. Thank you for this video that I don't know the rights to.
Alcohol, spices.
The fraud happens more with more expensive foods. Totally makes sense, right?
So here you go. You think you're buying, okay, this can't happen because I'm buying brand name, the most expensive. They're the ones that do it, man. Just like in life.
Or just go into any Stop and Shop or any store. I can't believe they're selling it there and they're getting away with it.
No, and not even that though. Well, yeah, that's a good point too. But how about the fact that it relatives just to the same as like life and people, man? Like you really have to do your homework, just like meeting people and thinking that you saw somebody that's half thorough and then you realize they're not. Like so many people on here. You have to do your homework, man. You have to do
a higher margin.
Take your extra virgin olive oil as an example. Fraud usually occurs here when a cheaper oil is added to the more expensive oil, and the label still reads 100% extra virgin olive oil. That's food fraud.
Olive oil has been adulterated for thousands of years because it is of high value and it is sought out.
They might flavor it with beta carotene and maybe color it with a little chlorophyll to make it a little more green.
Chlorophyll. Oh my God.
And so then you've got a lower quality, cheaper oil.
Yeah. So both of these olive oils I got at the grocery store, and both of them are the store brand, but one cost way more than the other. This one had a label of 100% Mediterranean blend of extra virgin olive oil. So the olives were sourced from a bunch of different European countries, and it said it was packed in Italy, and there was no expiration date. And when I purchased this one was a 100% California extra virgin olive oil. First pressed, cold pressed, unfiltered, no artificial colors, preservatives, or flavors. And this one had an expiration date. It said that these olives were harvested in October, November 2022, and that it would be good on your shelf until August 2024. And it was
that's cool, Barbie. She
roughly
raises her own
twice
honeybees.
as much as this olive oil. And this one had way more information about where this olive oil came from.
Now let's look at the spice market as another one that's vulnerable to fraud.
And so
Think of
many,
inexpensive
many different ingredients that.
The crazy thing about all this is that, and I hope Americans wake up. I don't care who you vote for, but if you think that the answer, what Kamala Harris is saying, is to put a price gouge on the supermarkets and the government to start regulating and controlling the price, Come on, man. Like, that's what I'm worried about. That's why I wanted to do this today, because she's coming out with a plan today that her look, first off, remember this. I'm just gonna say this because I don't want to talk politics. She's talking about on day one, she's gonna help the food, everything, the economy. You've been there 4 years almost. You never did nothing. Now all of a sudden you're gonna do it. Like, I don't care if it was, oh man, it's just a shame, because really, like, this is what our country's come to. Is
I think even beyond the stuff being not authentic or not 100% what we think we're getting, and it being fucking through the roof expensive, people really do need to just, even as like a neighborhood or a community, start having community gardens and community things. And like, we just got to start taking the matters into our own hands, whether it's, politics, whether it's food, whatever it is. We got to stop looking up for guidance and help. We got to just start coming together.
Yeah, we need to hang out with Snurk's uncle, man. We need to go get his seafood, because she said her uncle does something. Hey, look, at the end of the day.
Hey, Lisa Ann, what's up?
Lisa Ann, what's up? Yeah, people, you could say, oh, Code, he don't know what he's doing. He's doing a weird show. Listen, say what you want. This affects everybody. Every one of us has to go to the supermarket to get your food for the week. I bet you after this, the couple people are in here, you're going to start looking and seeing what's what.
Yeah.
But this video's got about, let me see, not that long.
Like saffron. This tiny amount cost me $20 at the store. Saffron can be bulked up with some other material like plant stems.
I watched a show last night. They were painting friggin' apples. I've never seen. Did you ever see that?
I think I've seen something like that too.
Watch this, bro.
That's like when the old drug dealer back in the day, you go to get like a quarter pound and it don't really look like it should. And then you go to the bottom of the bag and there's like a penny in there. Not a penny, but there's like a rock or something that weighs freaking an ounce. They're toying with us.
Yeah, they are. And the sad part is people need to wake up, man. Stop blaming.
For real, I can't stop laughing, dude. How we look. We look like the Wet Bandits from Home Alone.
Yeah.
Marvin Harry.
It's little, I don't know. My son's here. Well, he's on vacation now. My son, he's headed down the shore with his girlfriend. It's their anniversary and shit.
What's that, bro?
My son's on his way down the shore.
Oh, did I hear him on one of our live streams a week or two saying he was taking a road trip up to Canada?
Oh, he's going.
That's
What's up,
cool.
Mickey Griggs? No, he's going there in I don't know, in a couple weeks. They're all going. They're going. All my cousins and shit. I was invited too. Look, like I said, man.
I know, you're at your house, man. You can't really step
I'm here
out
with my
and go
dad. I
nowhere.
can't go anywhere, but
I know,
will go to Canada. God, I just hope that I do get a chance, because my aunt's 90, man. I would like to go pull up and surprise her one day. You know what I mean?
Wow.
That'd be pretty cool. But, whatever's whatever, brother. Whatever God's plan is.
Some people
Check this
really
out, bro. Just watch this real quick.
Yeah,
to all the people that say whatever, look at this.
A video is being shared widely on social media platforms with the claim that it shows the production of artificial apples in China. This video shows a few workers in a manufacturing company adding red color to yellowish objects that resemble apples. Reverse image search of screenshots from the video led us to a video posted by a TikTok user with the handle cacao_ing. From this, we learned that the video shows the manufacturing process of chocolate apple candies in China. The Chinese give these candies as Christmas or Valentine's Day gifts to their loved ones. These chocolate apple candies are available on most Chinese e-commerce websites and are marketed as such. These are not sold as real apples. As a video of a candy apple manufacturing process is being shared as showing China produce.
Yo, you hear that? They're not selling as real apples.
I bet this is something else. I don't think that's really the story. I bet that's the video, and then it's like has to do with something else, and they're just saying it's fake apples. Maybe I'm wrong.
No, I mean, look, Jen and Barrett, how you doing?
Jen and Bear.
Oh, I'll be there too. I'm coming every state. I'm telling you, that is my plan. Though I really like. when I do get a chance to myself, I hope that I don't have that time for another 5 years. I really do. But whenever it happens, I'm traveling everywhere. I'm going.
I know. I'd like for you to come over here where I'm at for like 2-3 days and try to have like a family member or someone look after your pops for like a couple of days.
Yeah,
well, I know it's not that.
No,
easy.
I got family in Connecticut too, bro. I told you my uncle. Well, he passed away now, but I told you he paid his son's street debt of drugs, man, for $1 million.
Wow.
And he didn't have to. He could have burnt them, but you know, that's not old timers. They didn't do shit that way, man. They paid debts, you know.
So, what was that? Your cousin that ran that up?
Yeah. Yeah, he ran up. Not only that, he did a lot of gambling, all kinds. It was almost like $1 million. They bailed. I mean, it wasn't just one incident. Every time it added up, all the stuff they did, bailing him out, and
right.
I think that's what actually killed him, man, because he was old school Italian. He lived hard though, man. They went to the casinos a lot, man. They were
that's
old baseball dudes, man. You know, spoke broken English, and I could only talk to them like in Italian, and it was just crazy, man.
Wow.
But look at
we got the two casinos up here, Mohegan and Foxwoods.
Snurk, you gonna have a good time in Canada? Man, my family will be there next month. I don't worry about none of that because none of them people here on this internet could affect. My cousin is so, even with his business and what he does, him and his brother, and believe me, they're not Trump guys or nothing, but when it comes to like bullying and harassment on the internet and pronouns and all that, man, those dudes, they live that every day. Like that's just their life. That's everything they do. But in Canada, there's a lot of foods that are, you know, not banned. I mean, they are banned as far as like America. Like, watch this. I'm going to show you something else crazy.
I know there's a lot of things that aren't banned here that are banned at other places or vice versa, you know?
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
Wait. Oh, shit.
Man, I'm glad it's Friday. I can't believe it. Yo, it feels like 3 mornings ago I went outside, had a coffee, and said, wow, it's Friday again already. Like,
I know, right?
Seriously, I know I always say it, but my weeks are flying by.
Here we go.
It's a good thing.
Here we go, right here. Wait, let me see. It shows it right here. I don't know if you can read it, but it says BHA and BHT are banned in European Union, but not the U.S. There is growing animal research showing that BHA and BHT may increase the risk of cancer, but human studies show mixed results. So more research is needed. Listen to me. You don't need research or more research to tell me that we're eating foods with cancer and Europe doesn't do that. My nephew played football in Italy. He just came back. He said all the food is different over there, man. Everything is different. Even the bananas, everything tastes way better. He thought it was Saturday.
Mickey Griggs, where are you from, buddy?
Snurk said
on the East Coast.
Look, Snurk said, cool, Barbie. I'll be about 12 hours from you.
Where are you going, to Toronto, Snurk? Oh, I didn't see if she said East or West Canada.
I'll tell you where I'd like to go. I like British Columbia, man. I think that's a beautiful place over there.
You been up there?
Huh?
Have you been to Canada?
Yeah, I was there when I was a kid.
When you were really young.
Maryland. Some good dudes in Maryland, Mickey Griggs. A lot of good dudes in Maryland.
Maryland's a small state, right? Or not, that's Delaware. Or maybe both of them.
What?
Small state, Maryland. I know Delaware is. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. I've only really driven through there twice, like driven through Baltimore and driven through Maryland, down to Tennessee and Virginia.
Oh, you went over there?
Yeah, just on like a couple work trips years ago. You know, moving.
Oh, look at her. She's going to Victoria in Alaska.
Wow.
Okay, Snurk. Snurk, do you know, I'm sure you probably know this, but do you know that we bought Alaska off Russia for $4 a square foot back in like 1960 something.
Yeah, I knew that, but not the price of it, you know?
Yeah, it was like $4 a square foot, bro.
You know, it's crazy, right? So, like, me being in grammar school and being young and stuff like that, you know, like, you always, like, in school, in the classrooms, I'll look and they have, like, the map. And, you know, in the map, North America is in the top left. And then, because it's a flat map, so, you know, and then all the way in the bottom right-hand corner of the map is Australia. So anytime someone brings up, oh, this place or Russia, I'm like thinking of that map and thinking of going right on the map. But obviously it's right, like Russia is right next to Alaska. It's right to the left of it, right?
Yeah.
So it's just kind of crazy, bro, you know, like how close that is, you know?
Yeah, it is crazy, man. But the food is just like,
yo, Mr. Mac, what's good,
Johnny
buddy?
Mac? You're always welcome up here. I don't know if you're just getting up. Drazzo, my dog, you the same. You know that.
Oh shit, what's up,
Drazzo's a
Drazzo?
good dude, man. He really is a good dude. That
everybody in here, man's rocking.
No, we got some good people in here, man.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Me and Kingston are trying to put something together. Maybe we're gonna travel once a month to like a nursing home or somewhere where the less fortunate and donate some time or donate something else, man.
Or different destinations, maybe. Like,
Yeah,
you know, and if anybody in the chat has good ideas that are different or along those same lines or whatever, man, you know, I'm always looking for commentary.
My nephew
Or
Snurk,
opinion.
I'm telling you, he played football in Italy. And
I've seen his highlight tape. You showed that a couple years ago when we were on.
Yeah, he's tough, man.
That's cool. He played quarterback, right?
Yeah, he's strong, man. He's a good kid. And he told me, he said, even the stuff, he brought a couple things home, man. And I'll tell you, everything over there is different. The pasta, the water. I mean, you can even taste it in the tomatoes. Like, it's just crazy. When I was there, I couldn't believe it. Because how much, like, you eat a tomato or you put out that olive oil you put on bread, unbelievable, man. Really. It's crazy.
It's funny you say that. My neighbor called me over yesterday. He gave me a big bag of tomatoes, big bag of cucumbers.
Oh, what, he does a garden and shit?
Oh yeah, he's got a big garden out there. Well, a decent little sized garden. Actually,
I didn't do a giant one this year, man. But I usually one year I was picking 10, 20 tomatoes a day, man.
Wow. I know he can't give them away. You know what I mean? He's got.
That's it, you know, man. Us Italians, if you don't, if you call yourself an Italian and you don't have a garden in the back, you're not really Italian. Hey, look, in my family, if you don't make wine, you're not considered Italian. I'm actually getting ready to make my wine again.
I seen you. Was that in your basement or somewhere? You had the little wine thing going.
Yeah, I just put the sheetrock up. I had a big flood down there. That water, man. It rained bad here in September, man. We got hit pretty hard.
Yeah, I get water down there in the basement.
You have a French drain down there?
Yeah.
So where do you
what do you mean by French? What do you mean by French?
You have
drain?
like is it dug around? Like is there a space
we
between the floor and the wall?
No, we have a thing in our corner where there's a like
sump
a hole. Yeah, I have a sump pump down there too.
So is that working, your sump pump?
No, it'll definitely work. Yeah, I had to get it replaced.
So where's the water coming? What part of the basement? Did you check your siding? Did you check the roof?
Yeah, I know where it's coming from. It's coming from the opposite side. Yeah, it's kind of a pain in the ass, but as long as I stay on top of it, I never really get more than a few inches, you know?
Is it outside, though, is your main problem where it's at?
Yeah, it's in the winter time when the ground freezes.
Yeah.
When it rains, it still finds, like the ground will be frozen, but somewhere the water will be able to travel down and it comes in the other end. So if we have the hole in one corner, on the other end of the basement, that's where the water seeps in. So we'd have to do something or maybe dig down a little bit and have like a drain type of thing put in. But, you know, it's not worth that amount of money of a project to do that, you know. And then anything that's of importance downstairs, I have up on like either some cinder blocks or I have up on a couple you know.
But do you make sure though? Like, do you spray the bottom of your wall in the basement? Do you spray with like?
Oh yeah, because it's collected mold and stuff after X amount of time. So I spray it and wipe it down, and you know, it could be.
Hey, one thing about water, bro, water is powerful. It'll make its way, man. I don't care how bad you think you are.
Yep.
Hey, Johnny, you said Dan Manzetti?
Johnny Manziel?
No, he's doing spirit boxes. People are coming through. Johnny, you need to do an episode on The Conjuring, bro.
You sure they weren't saying Mom Spaghetti? They weren't saying Mom Spaghetti?
Yeah, we had, hey, Barbie, listen, in Italy, where I went to, even in Philly, my grandfather used to have a wine cellar in his basement. And the thing why I think Nazis are a bunch of bitches, I'm going to tell you why, is because when they invaded Italy, my grandfather, his brother, his father, all the men had to hide. They were getting killed and raping the women, man, when Hitler ran through Italy. They were hiding. Them wine cellars saved them. Them big oak barrels, they were all hiding under there, man. That's what saved them.
Jeez.
Believe it or not, it's a true story. Crazy, man. Lisa Wigger, hope you're having a great day.
It's unreal what generations and the, you know, families before us, like, you know, had to go through, or people in other countries, what they've had to go through, what people are still going through. Like, the fact that we're in the day and age that we're in, and there's still these big conflicts, and, you know, I don't want to get too far off base, but
no, listen, I figure like this. You know what?
No,
this is what I say. If you don't like what I'm saying, I appreciate it. But here's the deal. No matter what I say or we stayed on this channel, if you vote or you feel a certain way, that's your business. I don't judge anybody. Do what you have to do. But I'm going to tell you right now, our country, and it's not about, oh, Trump, Kamala. I'm saying we're in some serious trouble, man. Look at, if you have a little bit of faith, look at the sign of the times. Look at everything. Look at how these people prop Satan up, the devil. Like, it's crazy, man. And here's another thing, because it made me to watch The Conjuring last night again. Think about but check this out. Think of every type of paranormal when it came to that, with an entity that was really like hurting people and demons. What was the one thing that demon couldn't surpass or beat? Was God. Every time they held the cross to the demon, or they said Jesus or whatever, look, I don't care what you believe. You don't have to believe what I believe. That's your right. But I'm telling you, God is real, man. And as a spiritual person, I'm telling you, he don't like what he's seeing. This country, this whole world is getting uglier and uglier every day, man. Because why can't somebody vote Democrat or Republican and they can't have a regular conversation? You're going to lose your family and friends over political belief? Like, come on, man, grow up. It should never be that deep.
And the other thing, I see like people, if they're on Facebook and they're like, oh, I didn't know you go right or you're left or this or that. And they're friends for so long, and the one person will just end their friendship. I mean, if you don't want to see what someone's writing, you don't have to unfriend them. You could just unfollow their posts or something like that, you know, but that actually shows the integrity or lack of integrity of some people, to where they'll throw away, a friendship of X,
Yeah, man, I wish I was with you right now, bro. I'm hungry.
This one. Peppers and eggs, eh?
Shout out to you and your daughter. I hope you're having a great little breakfast, man. Yes, Lisa, listen, I'm telling you. I'll tell you like right this. Lisa, you want to know the truth? Do you know why I'll vote for Trump? Look, I wish we had better picks up all around the board, but I'm going to tell you right now, I believe in God, and I believe that he's on the ballot. I believe, and I really believe that if this party to the left gets in, and I'm just saying because I think they're far left, it's not like they're John Kennedy or nothing, but you're going to be saying, happy holidays and not Merry Christmas, man. They're going to come take everybody's guns. It's going to be a dictatorship. And I say that just because I've watched liberals all over the world. Look at the countries. If you don't take my word for it, everything that they're talking about doing, go look right now. She's doing price gouging today. Go look how that worked out for Venezuela. I mean, this is not about me telling you who to vote for. I can care less. I'm not doing that. You
Right.
vote
We
with
don't even-
your heart, and I will respect anything you do as well as you respect me. But when it comes down to it, I believe that religion is on the ballot, man. I love God, and I want to keep praising him. And I don't want to be, reprimanded. And like this, every time I do a prayer or do something, I get demonetized, even if I don't play music. Why? Because I'm pushing the God agenda? Why? Why can't I do that? I watch people push Satan all day. I have to eat that, right? So to me, that's the reason
everywhere.
why.
Yeah, no, that make valid point. And you know what? We don't even need to look in other countries to see, what's going on. You could look into individual states in our country and see where things are going to go. The rest of the country is going to be like California, or it's going to be like Oregon, or it's going to be like even New York. You know what I mean? The rest of the country is going to be on that same type of time and same page. And it's crazy. I read an article in the Connecticut Post the other day about migrant gangs.
I sent Johnny Mac the link. I don't know. I'm sure he might be busy, but look, at the end of the day, though, I mean, yeah, Johnny does have a great channel. I think Johnny's going to blow up. I'm telling you, his days around the corner, bro. He's going to get with the right people. But I want him to do.
I could see him on like a Discovery show. You know what I'm saying? With like, I don't know.
Allegedly.
The Mythbusters and fucking. I seen a video. He was like about to walk into some portal to hell. It was like in the woods. It was like a big concrete tube or something like that. He's trying to get someone to go do it with him. Fuck that. Go do that at like 2 a.m.
All right, here you go. The Conjuring is set in Harleysville, Rhode Island. Let's go, Johnny Mac. We need to go to Rhode Island, bro.
I'm going to Rhode Island a week from yesterday. In 6 days, I'm going to Rhode Island.
Are you?
Yeah, I'll go live from the beach.
Well, no, go here. You got to go to Harrisville.
Yeah? Wait, what's The Conjuring? Is that a scary movie, right?
The Conjuring. I never used to be a big fan of horror movies, man, but I'm into them now, bro. I mean, I might jump sometimes, but when it comes to the spirit like that and faith, I like those kind because it lets me, again, every horror movie that has horror and demons, what beats it? The cross, God. That's it. Nothing else. It works, bro. Yeah, Barbie, me too. Barbie, I want to ask you something. So I've been arguing about people with honey, right? And a lot of people say honey is nothing but bee throw up. Now, I know that's true, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's bad for you, right? I mean, you tell me, because a lot of people are talking crap on honey.
You know what people do up in hey, what's
Mike
up, Mike
Paul, my main man. I had that funeral, bro, that hit me a little hard. That's why I didn't jump on. I apologize, man. I sent you a message, but
good morning, Cook.
Matter of fact, I want to give a shout out to Bill and his family, man. Young kid, 36 years old, killed a block from his house, 2 kids. There were so many brothers pulled up, man, on bikes. Didn't matter, 1% or no percenter. You know, we sent him a little ride, man. We revved our engines, and we sent him on a nice, little mission, man. But Mike, I have a crazy story of something that happened to me that could be a great segment for your next show. And you don't have to say any names, but just it's a protocol thing. That's something that happened to me that was, how can I put it? I think if you listen to this story, I think you'll be amazed. Number one, how I handled myself. Number two, that sometimes, like I said, it doesn't matter, man, who you know, how long you've been around. You're always going to have one dude having a bad day and is going to take something and look at you the wrong way. Yeah,
not the place to bring it, you know?
No, but at a funeral, you don't do that shit, man.
No, I'm saying that's not the place to bring it, you know?
But it's all good. It's all good.
Oh, what Mike Paul say? He's getting in the shower? That's an image.
Who's getting in the shower?
No, he said he was hopping in the shower. I said, oh, that's an image.
Oh, Mike, yeah, Mike's the man, though. He really did. Dude, if I didn't have
he shot me his number the other day.
The thing with the funeral that was bad with me, that bothered me was Johnny Mac.
Hey, what's up, bro?
I have your next mission. Johnny, I have a mission for you. It takes place in Harrisville, Rhode Island. And it first started in 1971. That's where The Conjuring first took place. Dude, you got to do an episode on that. It's crazy, man. I mean,
Wait,
I'm
what's
sure
the town called? Harrisburg?
Harrisville.
Yeah, I might do that. I might do
Johnny,
that.
listen, here's why every time I hear paranormal, I think of you. Look, the movie follows paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren as they investigate a witch's curse at a farmhouse occupied by the Perron family. The story is based on real-life experiences of the Warrens, who reports inspired the Amityville horror franchise. The Perron family story is also told in a trilogy of books by the family's oldest daughter, Andrea Perron, titled House of Darkness. Bro,
Wait,
I know you
did
don't
you
need
say the
me. You're
Warrens?
doing great, but I
Did you
just
say-
think you, huh?
Did you say the Warrens?
Yeah.
No way, dude. There's a place 5 minutes
Like you're
from.
nuts.
There's a place. Oh, that's mad funny. Don't hop alone.
Johnny, you see what Mike said? He said, I'm hopping in the shower, no pun intended.
Oh, geez.
That's
See,
crazy.
that's the guys we need to be around.
Yeah,
Guys
you
that
gotta
put
have.
their-
I mean,
Be able to have a
gotta have
sense
some
of humor,
humor.
man. I can appreciate that.
gotta.
Bro,
Yo,
I don't know, man. I can just say this. People been hitting me up and not for nothing. I've been paying attention to your comments. Bro, you're getting good responses on your channel, man. I mean, I know you're a video worried
thank you,
person,
bro.
but of
Yo.
you, he's doing good, man.
Code, look up real quick. Look up Carousel Gardens, Seymour, Connecticut, Warren, or the Warrens. They had a huge haunted restaurant 5 minutes from my house in Seymour, Connecticut. That's got to be the same family, because Rhode Island's right next to me. And now
Wait,
it's
where's
like
it
a
at
big-
again?
Yeah, Carousel, CAROUSEL.
I
Gardens.
know how to spell. Well, listen. I know him from Philly and shit. And they think us Italians don't know how to spell for some reason.
Well, I've seen some of your posts.
Yeah,
You should fucking somebody show code where the spell check is.
Why? Which one did I spell wrong?
He's not
No, I
that
don't
bad,
know.
man. I've seen worse.
Carousel what? No, I do. You know, listen, I have an answer for that. My reader's broke. I need to get readers. That's my problem.
I could tell though you're not doing it from a phone. You're doing it from
It's
a
all right.
com-
It's the
from a
message.
computer.
No, that's all from a phone. Everything's
No,
from my phone.
Oh yeah, okay. Because I
That's
know
why
on
I
a,
can't see it.
on a keyboard, if you miss this letter and you hit the one to the left of it, it'll be I don't know.
Well,
Maybe that's
listen,
the same
I
thing.
constantly
apologize,
do
but
that.
I'll work on that. But Kingston, Carousel what?
Gardens in Seymour, Connecticut. Sorry, I keep yelling like I'm shouting states away at you guys. I gotta.
It's all right. Johnny's not gonna get mad at you. Johnny
Right.
Mac, how's the family? What are you doing today? Anything good?
No, I'm just chilling, doing
Editing?
doing the gemstone thing as usual, and editing out some footage. We got.
I'm going down to my cousin's, I think today, and if I can, I'll definitely be there tomorrow. I could probably put you on the phone with him too if you want to talk to him.
Yeah, man, we can. We'll.
Oh shit, this house right
I'm
here.
gonna be out that way soon. I'll be out your way. In the
Well, I'll
near
wait.
future.
I just got to get my chain fixed. What's this
Carousel
right
Gardens.
here?
Yep, that's it. Now it's like not a barber academy, but like a hairdresser academy. But it's
But what
haunted.
was it?
It used to be like an old restaurant, and
Is it haunted?
yeah, very haunted. People used to go there to see ghosts and see shit going on, and people that I've talked to, even like my mom and people, always have something going on when they go there.
There we go.
Well, anytime anybody wants to go out in the field with me and Mrs. Mack, we extend the invitation, and you can see what it's like to be out there, hearing the voices that come out of nowhere, like last night. Oof, man, it was a toughie.
Bro, I'm telling you, I was thinking of you, bro, when I watched The Conjuring and I see all the stuff that they're doing, and I'm like, damn, bro, because it's got to be, dude, you say, I don't know if you're scared, I'm sure you're not, but to just be able to be doing that, man, not only
it's
to be in a
exhilarating.
cemetery, man, it takes balls. I don't care who you are. SNS, what's up, my brother? Hope you're having a blessed day.
Yeah, bro, it's not for the weak type of people, man. Like, you got to have a little bit of spine, a little bit of
Yeah,
backbone.
my fingers are broke too, Jenna Barrett. Mike, listen, guys. Mike Ball has a great channel. I know he gets tired of me hearing it saying this, but even Johnny went over there. Johnny
Yeah, no,
enjoys
great
it.
stuff. I highly recommend subscribing, guys. You know,
Yeah, and
you
he's
want
very,
something
very.
that's not drama, something that's not the same stuff every day. You know, it's
Yeah.
different topics. Of course, there's going to be a lot more biker type of stuff, but that's just not all it is, though. He covers all kinds of stuff and stuff that, like, you know, current events. And I would implore people to, you know,
cool.
Stay
he
caught
does,
up on what's
dude.
going on in the world today. You know, it matters.
Mike has a really good eye for, well, like you said, he's 29, man. He's been doing this for 17 years, so he's been doing this since he was a kid. So
That's
he knows
He's only
this stuff in
29.
and out.
Oh, he's definitely learned some. He's a very intelligent guy, and I thought he was older, man. He definitely seems older. He does. He carries himself like an older guy. It's probably the kind of guy he's been around, man. Life experience sometimes carries you much farther, even when you're younger like that. So
yeah.
Trust me, I was around a bunch of weirdo bikers the other day. There was some knuckleheads there that I don't know how they get to where whatever, but the majority of the guys that you're around in the biker world, I'm just being real with you, man. Like, even I had an incident the other day that had nothing to do with me, man. But perception sometimes and what things look like that they're not, rather than people doing their homework, they jump out of the window first. So that's what I like about Mike. He keeps it pretty, you know what I'm saying? And he really is trying to help. He's trying to help me, man. I mean, obviously, the funeral set me back mentally, but he was there yesterday, sent me the thing, and I had too much going on, man. It's just you know, it's just too much. Yeah, it is, bro. Mike's got great. You know, another thing about Mike too, man, that I like is Mike's the type of dude that you could tell. And look, say dick ride. I'm not a dick ride. I don't need to kiss nobody's ass, and I don't fear no man but God. I could be beat up tomorrow. I'm just saying.
Yo, go back to that comment about Monroe, Connecticut. Do you see that? I didn't get to read that.
But
my bad.
Where was that at?
I don't know. I think Lisa sent it.
You're asking me, the guy that needs readers?
My bad. I'm so bad at interrupting too, you know? I feel like if I don't say what's on my mind, maybe right then
Johnny,
I might lose it.
no, tell Johnny Max the same. Johnny, how bad was I in the beginning when we used to go on? Johnny be like, what the fuck?
And then
I used to cut him off a lot, man. I got really good though. Johnny was patient, man.
Well, you know, we all want to say what's on our mind, you know, before we lose it too. Like, I get it. You know, it's
yeah. Also, though, like sometimes, like my internet might be like a second on or a second off, and like I don't know, timing's a bit weird, you know.
And, everybody in there, if you've been living under a rock or you're living in a damn trailer park with no electricity or wherever you're living, if you haven't been to Johnny's channel, here it is right here, man. Go give him a sub. Everybody has to like paranormal for if you want to connect with your lost loved ones, or if you're interested into some, you know, I don't know, what do you call them? Anomalies? What is the correct verbiage for that, Johnny? Like, I've heard you say so many things.
If you want to, you know, take a look at what might be out there with me and my wife as we, you know, do this journey of trying to get answers of what's out there, you know, what's beyond, you know, tune in, guys. Like, I don't, you know, you ain't gonna get no drama. You ain't gonna get no fake ass evidence where people set shit up, and I see a lot of videos like that, and they do it for views. I do this for the truth, you know, and to help some of the spirits and some of the people that, you know, have lost people. That's why I do it, and the evidence comes. It just comes because your intention has a lot to do with the amount of evidence you capture, I think.
Note taken, Jenny Barrett.
That's right.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate you asking us.
Yo, Johnny, have you been able, I don't even know if you've attempted to like go and visit or explore any people or family or relatives that you know that have passed?
One of my wife's cousins that passed
rehabilitated
came through.
Oh wow, no kidding.
Yeah, my brother that passed, he's come through.
Jeez, I didn't know that. Sorry to hear that, bro.
I've had
Yeah, sorry about your
several
brother. You're
people-
lost, bro.
Oh, thanks, brother. Several family members of people in the chat have come through.
Whoa.
Yeah, they just keep just talking to somebody in the chat, connecting with their energy like that. It seems that that's enough for them to come through, and they do. It's really cool.
I don't know if it was last night or the night before, you or guys were doing a video and you got to some big, I don't know, what's it, like a big construction thing? Like that big concrete tube, and you guys were going to walk through it?
Oh, that's the tunnel that goes under Bobby Mackey's. Yeah.
What's Bobby Mackey's?
It's a very haunted country western bar and dance club.
Oh.
It's closed now, but they're gonna
Okay.
tear it down.
See, Johnny,
just in
No,
case
sorry, go
anybody
ahead.
is interested, they're actually gonna be selling pieces of Bobby Mackey's nightclub. Can you believe that? They're gonna sell pieces of the haunted building. So
wait, is
so
that
I
the
guess
place you and your wife went to that day? You like a
Yep.
white building you pulled up?
Yep, that's it. They're tearing it down. You can buy a piece of that building probably for a ridiculously inflated price. Why would anybody want a piece of that building? I have no idea.
Yeah, what is it so known for?
I know, I was going to say the same thing.
Having
It's just haunted.
satanic hauntings, it's not for anything good. It's not the type of energy that you would want to put in your home intentionally. But
Well, here's a great comment, Johnny, and this is what I've been trying to tell you. Well, for me, because I'm not, you had me watching, dude, I've never watched horror movies. You had me watching horror movies now. I've always been Lear of the Truth, put out by Ghost Hunters, but watching Johnny Mac gives me a whole different perspective. Me too, Barbie. So, Johnny, your work is not going unnoticed. I'm telling you, bro, I'm telling you, first off, you're on your way because of your editing and everything, but, bro, you need to be one of them guys that's up on a bigger level. You need to be with the big dogs because the way you do shit, I've never seen somebody. Look, I've seen people with spirit boxes standing in a basement talking about, did you see that? And I don't see anything or hear nothing. You have flashlights turning off. And again, to all the skeptics and haters, let me tell you something. If it was a CB or a radio interference, how could they say the name of the person that's in the grave of the cemetery he's at? How would they know that?
I know.
Come on,
It's
man.
blood. I know. Yeah, it's right, bro. I figured out that I don't care. If they
No, I know, I'm
want
just
if they
saying.
want to believe that it's fake, that's fine. Your loss. But no, there's nothing
Dude.
fake about it. But I don't
No.
need to convince anybody.
No,
here to
let me
help people that want
reiterate that, Johnny. I didn't mean it like that.
No,
If
no,
there's-
I'm just saying. No, it's good
No.
that you brought that up because I talked to Lynn about that, and it's like, there's going to be skeptics, there's going to be non-believers.
I'm not
and
talking about the
that's-
ignorant skeptics. I'm talking about people just like, man, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like the
Dude,
people who
you
want to
could
be
be-
cocky and ignorant, screw you. Exactly. I'm with you, but
You could have a video of you jumping on a trampoline saying, jumping on a trampoline, and half the people are going to be called, try to
that
call
wasn't a
bullshit.
trampoline. He's lying. He fell
You
on the
know?
trampoline, but he didn't jump.
It's just the nature of,
Yeah, and it's the truth though. That there's going to be haters, man. Can't do nothing about it. And I don't need
No,
to
but you
convince
know
them.
what? Even Anthony just said it, man. I want you to know, I'll tell you all the time, bro. We're proud of you, man. You're doing a hell of a job just being a real dude and not getting into the weeds with these haters, bro. So,
Well, and on top of that, enough's enough with the drama and the bullshit. And I hear that the same crap is still going on, and I'm still
Bro.
being talked about, and I'm still
Yes.
being threatened. It's like enough, bro, enough, really, enough. Like
yeah,
nobody's
fucking
even
Johnny Mac.
talking
Where to
or
get Johnny
thinking
Mac
about it.
today? Johnny Mac's
You should-
nowhere around. What do you-
you should almost feel flattered, the both of you guys, if that's, like just people got your name in their mouth and you take up space
Well,
in their head.
Well, let me say something too, though, man. I mean, a lot of people, it was okay when Johnny Mac was getting attacked and he was helping people and going after other people that were violating him or whatever. And then all of a sudden, because certain people that he's not going to conform to, which all respect, and then you got an outcome of, I won't get into too much, but somebody was feeling their oats, and some of these guys really think they're these street guy, tough guys that never busted a grape, never.
Yeah, they watch too many
every
movies.
fight they've
they
ever
watch-
been in, they lost. You know what I'm saying? So it's ridiculous. But not only flattering, but Johnny should know too that it just proves everything that he said once he got away from them. Like, we have a real friendship. That's my dog, bro. We talk all the time. His wife, I think, is a great person. You know what I mean? Like, we really got a real friendship now, man. And we were able to let all this shit go, be men, and get over that. And now I enjoy his company, man. He's a fucking good dude. Whoever don't like it, that's your opinion. But
And you guys met up. You guys met up in real life too, right?
Yeah, a couple times. I went to support them when he had court, and you know, and then we met up again. Or no, we met up that time, but still, at the end of the day, we met up there. But
we met up a couple times. Once
yeah, a couple times we met up. Yeah, like we even said, we went live and said we're at a nice hotel right in Philly. I mean, nobody showed up. That's just the way it is. We're gonna do this, do that. Why? Why do you hate Johnny Mac so much? Because he's not falling for the drama, or because he has a woman that loves him and a wife that, you know, they've been married 20 some years. Like, he's got kids, his family. Like, that's the one thing, man. People, if somebody's mad at you or hates you for no reason, they don't even know you. And the only thing they have to say is they talk about your family and your kids.
Let them cancel themselves out, you know?
Yeah, but what exactly it? And it's not really a reflection of Johnny. It's a reflection of them. It shows how they're not really good people and they're nasty, man. And to be honest, you don't last with that shit. You know that, Kingston.
Yeah,
fuck
that. Got too many other things to be worrying about and putting your attention towards, you know?
I wonder if they get a lot of traffic at Spirit Box, even outside there, would be interesting. Let me see what they're talking about.
What do you mean? Traffic? What is the question?
Oh, Annabelle doll still there. I want to see that. Mike, did you jump out of the shower or hop out of the shower? No, Mike, I mean it from the bottom of my heart, man. Like, I wish you were with me the other day because that would have been great. And I'm going to tell you this story. It's a good episode for you, man. Or maybe I need to start doing these protocol from an independent view because a lot of guys think they know and they don't. And sometimes you think you know, motherfucker, that you've been around a long time and they get switched in an instant, man. Why? I don't know. But it is what it is, you know? It's just, I just want to be around good people, man. I don't want to be around. But Johnny, I'm not going to lie, though. I have that fucking 5-shot, that paintball. I have the taser bullets in there, the balls, you know, the pepper spray joint, not taser, the pepper ball. Bro, I hit them things. When they hit, and they're very, very powerful.
Oh, it's a pepper ball. Wow.
Dude, if I hit somebody in the eye with that, it's over.
I've heard like rubber bullets and maybe like them beanbag things. You and I were speaking about that last night.
Johnny, can you oh wait, she says I'll answer for myself. Yes, I can tell on energy is good or bad. I feel sick or kind of frozen in place, like something has stopped me from moving forward. Man, that's true.
Yes, but it's when you're in a cemetery though, you got like.
Thank you, Rehabilitated Johnny. You said this. Johnny said this a year ago, 2 years ago. He said without drama and nonsense, they wouldn't have any content. I'm sorry, brother. I just had to say that. Thank you for that.
They can't do it. Like, well, you know, I heard that they were going to do paranormal content and they're going to go do this. They're going to do that. Everybody's going to do paranormal now, they say. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Good. Do content. It's not easy to do content. You want to know why? Because you have to actually get out and go do it. You have to go somewhere. Then you have to record the footage. Then you got to take the time to do it. Then you have to edit it. You know, and all the while, what? You're going to ignore the beefing and the drama? No way. They're not going to do that. They can't. If they could, they would have already done it.
Well, yeah. And you know, the thing is, though, I see them. Their so-called content is watching a paranormal video. Like, brother, I watch you, man. You've been doing this. First off, you've been talking about this for years. You were the first one. And the thing is not only do you have a jump because of your experience now, you got almost, what, 6 months doing this now? Like, maybe a year?
4 months on this channel.
But you've been researching. But you've been on this a long time, though. You haven't
I've been doing paranormal stuff for 20 years, bro.
All right,
he's been talking about it too on here for a while too. I remember being on someone's channel like 3 years ago, and he was even doing it and talking about it like then.
Well, we were going. We at the time, my wife and I were still traveling to like haunted bed and breakfast and things like that. We've been doing that for a long time. But
No, that's
I
cool.
wasn't putting nothing on YouTube or nothing.
Yeah.
And you can't, bro. It takes beefing took all the time, like it's a true waste of time. But yeah, I'm glad that I subtracted myself. I wish more people would do the same, make it a better place out here.
Yeah, right. Fuck that.
But you know what? They can't because the negativity sells. And you know what, Johnny? I figured it out. They take the easy road in life because negativity is easy, man. We're taking a way harder map, bro.
That's the truth, man. Content's not easy, man. And you don't get the views that you get from the drama. So that's another thing. Like they can't even stand not getting the larger amount of views, so they go buy some bots. Let's go buy some bots, you know.
I'm sure these people have probably tried to branch off and like maybe do something a little bit different or something a little bit more positive, and then they
fail. Yes.
Yeah, they get 30 to 40%.
If that, yeah. Like one dude with the beefing tried to do true crime, and within a matter of a week or 2 weeks, he was right back to the bullshit. And then, like, you know, the one dude tried to do a snake channel, and that was like a tremendous flop. You want to know why? Because they're doing both. They're doing drama and content. You can't do both. You got to either be all in or all out. You know, you can't be halfway in. You know, it's just like Mr. Miyagi says. You know, walk left side safe, walk right side safe, walk middle. Sooner or later, whoosh, like grape.
I just watched the rest of that, the last episode. I just seen that.
Yeah, it's the truth, though. You know, so.
It's weird seeing, what's his name? Jalen Smith, the other Karate Kid there, like when he was his young self in that movie. And then just like, I don't know, seeing recent videos of him at like whatever that big festival they have.
I love SNS, man. I'm sorry. This dude's a great dude, man. Like, he's embraced me, man. I met him. I'm sorry, Kings. I met him over Mike Ball's channel. He's a good dude, man. Great. Yeah, we're really like, and he's a biker. He's in. I don't know if he's still in or was or whatever. But
what state are you from, SNS?
SNS Contracting. I think that might be his business.
Yeah.
But SNS is also the name of the air cleaners for the Harleys. There he is, Lance. You would be so proud. My sister brought McDonald's for my dad. He wanted a Big Mac, and the kids had nuggets. There was a frozen Coke, and guess what I did with it? Well, it was half melted. Dumped that thing right in the sink, bro. You've been proud of me, Lance. For real.
Actually, soda tastes so much better at like, like
7-Eleven.
Well, that too, but yeah, like that syrup soda that they have at like McDonald's and Burger King.
Johnny, you ever like the fountain sodas, or you never?
It's not carbonated that crazily.
Yeah, if it's mixed right, yeah. I don't drink soda anymore though.
I drink very little. If I'm having pizza or like some Italian food, I'll have it. But
whoa! You drink soda with Italian food?
Yeah.
Me and Johnny are having heart palpitations. That's sacrilegious. Does Italians over here now?
I had spaghetti last night with sauce, and I was drinking some cream soda with it.
Well, Johnny, I hope you don't mind. I'm going to do this too, but I just want to say to a couple haters that are watching and have whatever, like, I've been hearing these little tidbits and videos sent about Johnny Mac and whatever you guys
I want to see them react to this.
Let me just tell you, right? You guys, how does it feel knowing you can't affect this dude? They're having a good time. He's doing his videos. He doesn't give. When I told him, I said, Johnny, I heard they made a video. He goes, okay, good for them. Like, how does it feel knowing that you have nothing? Like, he's disarmed you guys so much the same way I did. Like, we don't give a, you know what I'm saying? And that's the truth. So how do you guys feel about that? I hope you guys take that with
No, they're very conflicted.
Take it with a 9-foot bucket front loader of salt, not a dash of salt.
No, it's I don't understand why they're so hell bent on trying to hurt me, but they are. Not just me, my family. That I don't understand.
Yeah,
Why people
man.
are out here and they say these guys, they all claim that they're like being righteous and like helping people. Like, you fucking kidding me?
Not only that though, but
You're
I would
helping
say
yourself.
something that is really even. If you guys think that these guys were so much street guys, or they were around mob dudes, or they were around real dudes, let me tell you something. The last generation was our generation, me and Johnny's generation. That was the guys who were in the street, the mob dudes, whether you liked it or not. And guess what? Everybody agreed with. Women and children are off limits. You don't do that. So that lets me know that all you guys attacking women and kids, you never been around a real gangster. You never been around a real street dude. You claim that. Why? I don't know, because that doesn't make you look anything but
They're
a
not
idiot.
even worthy enough to beef with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like you guys are a bunch of clowns, man, straight up. Because you know what? Real men that attack women and kids, you're not a man. You're, a punk, punk in the heaviest form.
And that's the
I know, elevator music, right?
Hey, what's up, Big Lance? How you doing, buddy?
We got it, Barbie. You got to put your channel in here. I like that. I love her favorite T-shirt. It says, "I want to be nice, but bitches happen." Hey, no, we're saying. Listen, we understand that, Lisa. If people are ignorant, you got to do whatever. But when people go out of their way every day on here to attack families and kids for no reason because think that's content, that's not content, man. That's just
karma.
rude.
Karma needs to deal with them.
Well, here's what they do.
With it.
They're like, oh, if they come after your family, oh, you go back at their family, blah, 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 blah. But here's what they do, though. They say, oh, Johnny Mac attacked my family, and they lie. They just make shit up, and then they use that and start attacking your family.
Yeah, that's what they do. They lie. Like nobody's
lie,
even
yes.
attacked anybody.
Right, and they never show any shred of proof. They just make up some false narrative, and then they proceed to going after your wife and kids or whoever else they could get after. Like,
that's crazy.
And see, the thing is, from a distance now, I can see very clearly how like those channels will go nowhere. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody, let's just say.
And what's it say about the people in the chats that are sticking around for all
That's
that?
what I always say. How about the people in the chats, man?
Those are the people I don't want as viewers anyway. So we don't share viewership. Like the people that watch them, the people that watch my wife, my channel now want to see the content. They don't want to hear the drama. They don't give a shit about the drama.
No.
They want to see the evidence. They want to see the content. And that's where I'm out of their grasp, because the only way to beat me is to beat me with content. And really, then if they actually start pumping out content, then they are succeeding because of me. And I challenge them: do content, drop the drama, do content, prove us all wrong, show what a winner you think you are by doing the content.
Yeah, they don't know what the hell they're doing, man. And it's just like other stories, how dudes embellish about certain things that I'm not going to talk about. You know what I'm talking about, Johnny, that we know didn't take place and went a whole different way, but they like to hear themselves talk, like whatever. And to be honest, I'm not going to say that because that would be leading. At the end of the day, you can talk and say what you are and claim you're this, that, and the other thing, but people see through that shit.
Who are you impressing? That's the question you should be asking. Who am I impressing on here? And why am I, think about that. Why would you even want to tell stories? Like, I know people that have lived a street life and now are trying to make a difference for youth and try to, sway people from taking those dead end roads, straight, or, it's really it's a one-way ticket to prison or to the cemetery, so to glorify that shit now, it's disgusting.
It's sad,
Don't say
bro.
you're helping people. Don't say that you're righteous or you're doing good when you're glorifying doing year after year in prison and the sick shit that they brag about. That shouldn't be glorified. It should be the opposite, and that's why the people that are in my circle have redemption stories, you know, and they want to build and construction, not destruction.
That's what I'm about. I'm trying to get
Yes.
next to people who are on their comeback, you know, and on the come up.
Yeah, let's build each other up, man, not tear each other down. What the fuck? What are we doing here?
And for people in our same circumstances who have been through things, like, you know what I mean, you need to be able to come together and it helps everybody out, you know?
Yeah, and we draw from each other's experiences in life to help each other. Hey, bro, you know, I did that once. You don't want to do it that way. Try it this way. You know what I mean? Like that's we look out for them. But see, now these people, if they see you on a crash course, these so-called friends over there, you think they're gonna warn each other? No, they're gonna wait till the other one, you know, has a major freaking crisis, and then they're gonna use it for content.
Yeah, right.
Make a show about it. You know, there's no, like, that's the thing. Like, you have to be very careful who you're around in life and on social media, man, because it's a reflection of you.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, the thing too is there's so much stuff other that you guys could be putting your negative energy towards, like real, like people who hurt kids or people who hurt elderly, or like,
oh, to
know,
them that's
regular...
us. But that's us. To them, I'm a woman beater. You're a woman abuser. Like, that's the crap that they say. Like, really? Like, and do they? And here's the funny part is, like, they actually think that people are buying this crap.
Yeah.
You know, they know about their records. You know, when you look at, if you compare us to them, there's no comparison. They know that. So that's why they stay with the slander and the lies, man. Like, that's, and what do you do with that? You're going to keep engaging with people like that? No, they don't deserve my time. They don't get my time. Sorry. If you want to beat me with content.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just,
hell yeah. There's only enough time in the day, you know. Even myself, negative shit, I just got to try. And it's not easy to do, but I got to just stop thinking about it and just deal in only positive shit, you know?
Yep.
And I'm getting a little bit better and better and better with it.
You do, bro. Like, and I thought really that it was going to be hard, man. But like, after about a week or two, I had zero desire to respond to anything. And it does get, and then there was times where certain people were floating fucking lies on me still. And, you know,
it's got to
like,
be tough not to respond in certain.
And it's hard not to respond because lies is what they use. But I thought about it. I was like, you know what? Look at who's in their chat. You know, I don't really give a shit. That's who I'm going to prove myself to. No, I don't need to do that. Like, and really, I could care less what they think anyway. So it's just, it's a mindset, bro. Once you get your mind there, it's simple. It's easy as pie.
Yeah, and you've probably had a nice sense of relief from, you know, kind of shifting gears and doing your thing, you know?
Yeah, and it's fun. And I found that, you know, me not responding is like eating them alive.
Exactly.
It's eating them alive. And the funny part is I don't even think about them, but they're thinking about me. And it's sad. I actually encourage them to move on. You know, stop thinking about me. Think about something positive. Do something nice for your family. Instead of thinking about me today, take that energy, take that time, and think about something you haters out there can do to improve your lives. Say something nice to one of your family members. Compliment them. Tell them how much you love them. Show some type of positivity in this world, okay? Do that for once. Prove that you can do that. That's a challenge.
On another note, you know, as Degos, we not only do gardens, but I want to, you know, I did a little short, but you see this? These are real figs. These are Turkish figs, man.
Huh.
Whenever I don't know if you guys ever been around them or you like them, but Italians love figs. I don't even eat them, but when you see a fig,
they're not
like
bad.
they were like straight up for like a month. I was
like
like,
fig
like
Newton?
green. Once they droop like that and become loose, it's crazy because it looks like something else. But when they become real soft,
straight Diddy.
Look, this whole thing was full from my tree and they took them all. People love them, man. People love figs. But you know what, Johnny?
People are just walking by and just grabbing a fig.
Yo, what's up, dog? Yo. Back on the flip.
Oh, yeah.
Remember the flip phone, bro, Johnny?
You get free minutes after 9 p.m. on that thing, or what?
I know, right? This
I
was my
remember them
mom's
days,
phone, man.
bro.
So I'm thinking about
Yo,
turning it back on.
call me after 9, bro. I got
Yeah,
family
I'll
time.
call you after 9.
Yeah.
Mike said
I used to always, even like when I was like 17, I was like still in high school, and like I went to 7-Eleven or Cumberland Farms and got a little tiny flip phone. This is probably like 2005 or something, and I had to buy like a card. It was 10 cents a minute. It was like
yeah.
through the roof, you know.
Yeah,
Time
Mike, me
card.
too, man. I don't eat the figs like that,
Like,
bro. I
damn, man,
understand.
come on, man, spit it out, man. You're burning up my minutes.
Every
You know,
time
yeah.
it get to like 55 seconds, I'd be like, yo, fucking, I would always try to
I'll
make
tell you
1 minute
what.
calls.
I can say it now, but we used to have the machine back in the late 80s, early 90s. You know, remember? I don't know if you, Kingston, you probably remember. Johnny, remember when they were chipping the phones, the Motorola's?
Oh, yeah.
We used to chip them, man. We would have like, you would get like,
the 80s,
you don't know how long the phone's, it's supposed to be on for a month. Sometimes it would turn on for a week, but it would be just unlimited, man. We had fun with them things, man.
What, them big ass cell phones?
No, the flip phones. They were like the little gray Motorola Jones. They weren't that big.
Oh, that had
You
to be
remember
the
that?
90s or late 90s. I
I
think.
had the bag phone, man. In 1987, I had the bag phone.
I had an older Mercedes like a bunch of years back, and it was a 1993, and it was like a station wagon version Mercedes, and in the center console was like the huge car phone,
Oh, yeah.
Here it is right here,
Those
Kingston.
have to be mounted. They have to
It was like a
specially
note.
mount them fucking things.
Yeah, it was. I forgot what. Yeah, exactly. I couldn't even get it out. It was like it was in there.
You ever see this?
It didn't work or nothing, but
Hold on.
well,
Let
I'm
me-
sure it would have if I tried to hook it up. But
Look,
it reminds me of the phone from like Saved by the Bell. Like
Yeah.
Slater to Morris
I
to
remember
Slater.
I can't make it that bigger. Kingston, can you see these phones in here?
Zach Morris had it going on, man, back in the day.
Zach
didn't
was
he?
the man. Zach was the man. He definitely was.
Yeah, I remember watching that show like homesick from school.
Positive, definitely, Jen and Bear. I mean, that lasts longer, man.
What
Lance
shows
has
do you
a good
guys?
mindset too. I remember call after.
What shows do you guys remember from when you were younger watching, like, when you had either a snow day or you missed school or something, you were sick?
I'll tell you, beyond.
Were they
be
usually
honest,
game shows?
The Price is Right. Come on down.
Yeah.
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 Oh, yeah.
Springer was always on.
Yeah, but I
Springer,
was
sure.
watching other shit like Bonanza, The Rifleman, like what's the other one? Gunsmoke.
Mash.
Yep.
No, not the channel Gunsmoke.
MASH
the
comes
show.
on at night.
What does?
MASH reruns at night.
Oh yeah, I like MASH. They're funny as crap, man.
I was trying to think of what Code was watching in the 60s.
Oh, I was watching him the other day in the 60s. Yo, hey Lance, I was watching him the other day, man, when he had Al Sharpton on and that other dude, and they started like going at it. You know, Al Sharpton, I don't even know how that guy gets to be a preacher. He's on tape. Did you ever see the video of him doing the drug deal in the trailer?
I
Ever
think
Yeah.
so.
I mean, how do you get to, you get to talk
He's
about
a
anybody
speaker,
else?
bro,
You're a
because-
preacher selling drugs. Get out of here.
Because
man.
they're charismatic and he's well spoken and it's just, natural leader, basically. And it's just one of them situations.
Well, what hood has he ever been to except when something went on, bro? He's done a lot. He's been around. I know he put his time in, but I just don't, I know guys over here, his same party,
I've seen
African
him in
American
person
guys that
once
I
or
know,
twice.
man, that's been around them, and they say he's not really, whatever. It is what it is. I watch all that stuff. I was born in 73, Lisa, but I love it, man. And I like especially the Rifleman because me being a single dad, nothing to do with my kid's mom. I talked to her yesterday. We got my daughter, my daughter got the car, Johnny. I don't know if I told you. She's good to go now.
Nice.
And my son, we got a nice one for
Good
him.
stuff.
We found a 2017 Nissan Sentra. Nice starter car for him, man. With only 40,000 miles, one owner. Nice car.
Nice.
Wow.
There you go. That's perfect, man.
She
Shit,
said
he
$9,000.
gets that,
I
he
said,
can
what's
keep
your
that
bottom
for a long
number? She
time.
said 8,500. I looked it up. It's worth about 12 grand, the car already. I was like, man, 11 grand, like 11, 12. I said, that's cool.
Nice.
Yeah, good for him. He's doing well for himself, saving up, and he's 17 in high school, right?
Yeah, I never spent all their birthday money, man. I've always put everything away, and
Yeah.
sometimes my aunt and my mom, if they were alive, like they would match it. If they got like maybe 100, sometimes they would put another 100. But yeah, my son's a hard worker, man. He wants to. He made the team last night, the soccer team for high school.
Oh, was he a senior this year?
Well, no, he's played like, what's that? Not Pop Warren, but they have like, I coached around here 23 years. So my daughter's 28. When she was 4, I started helping. And then I went all the way up to my son. I coached him baseball, soccer, basketball. And he's just really good at soccer. He made 5 goals last night and 2 assists.
Damn, that's dope.
No, he's a good kid, very musically talented, and that to spend all that time with those instruments, man, that's a good kid.
Yeah, it shows that you're just willing to
do the work.
Yeah, but to also just exactly like kind of think and learn things. Anyone who takes on an instrument or multiple instruments, that definitely probably takes a lot of concentration and focus.
Yep.
I've never been able to even attempt
patience and dedication too, like that's commendable at his age.
Yeah.
Does he finish? Is this his senior year code? Is he finished up after?
Yeah, senior year.
That's
man.
what I thought. He's getting his license and shit, or he already has his license.
No, he gets it. He has his permit, but here they don't. He can't get it for 6 months. They don't give it to you for 6 months for some reason. I don't know what that's about.
Someone just said something about Little House on the Prairie.
Yeah. They said. I think she said it.
I said I read
Michael
that.
Landon.
I had to read that book in like, I don't know, 4th, 5th grade or something, and I skipped a lot of it, but I did read a lot of that book.
Little House on the Prairie too is crazy because that was like it just shows you like one thing about poverty, man, and I'm not saying they were poor, but poverty doesn't really have a name, a face, an ethnic. Like poverty, like there's poor white kids, poor black, Spanish, like I don't know, Asian, I guess, whoever. There's a lot of poverty, man. It's that's why I just don't understand why that this country is always for somebody else that's breaking the law to get in here. My parents came legitimately. They get to get whatever they want. Did you see all those hotels? They're in 5-star hotels, bro. And it's crazy. Like our veterans are sleeping on the street. We have a ton of homeless going on, man. There's a drug epidemic.
I wonder if someone could try to, figure out what it would cost yearly to house or, get anyone who's unhoused, homeless, or living on the streets, all under that umbrella, how much it would cost for them to have like an efficiency and X amount of food, things for them just to live comfortably. I wonder how much that would cost our nation,
It wouldn't be that much. If you look at Bill Gates, they said, I read articles that he could give everybody in the world $100 and he could still live. Like, I'm sure they do.
Bet.
They pay a lot of taxes because they have high income, but at the end of the day, man, most of them, and unfortunately, they're worried about themselves. But I read Bill Gates said he's not leaving his kids anything, like $1 million a piece. Everything else is going to charity and whatever.
Yeah, it just amazes me because I'm sure it's a decent figure, but think about all the money we give to countries for, whatever it is, you know what I mean? And we can't. It's really mind blowing. I don't know why that's not doable. Like you could even someone could buy a huge, like just a bunch of acres, and then you put up not sheds, but something like that a homeless person would kind of be comfortable in for a night, and just have a bunch of them rode. Like, I don't know. We got to do better.
I feel bad, man. I'm talking to a friend of mine's daughter. He passed away like 9 years ago, man. It's just sad. But it's about, what time is it now? I gotta get rocking and rolling, man. Thank you guys, everybody that showed up, man. I really appreciate it.
Anytime.
Johnny, when's your next show coming?
Really don't know, man. Probably in the next 2-3 days I'll go live.
That's cool, Barbie.
Oh, that's cool, Barbie. Kingston,
We'll
what are you doing? You taking notes
tell
over there?
Some more ghost stories. We'll talk about some more ghost stories and scary stuff and have some more fun like we did the last time.
Yeah, I got it. My dad, he wants to eat now, so you know,
we'll roast some s'mores.
Roast some s'mores.
Yeah.
All right.
But no, seriously, everybody, man, stay blessed, not stressed. Get up in the morning, love yourself, man. When you see negative, try to avoid it, man. And just remember that, you know, you have a choice when you see the negative. 2 choices. You can avoid it or engage in it. My advice is avoid it. And you know, go over there to Mike Ball. He's on 11 o'clock, man. The Breakfast Club. I don't know what his topic is today, but you know, I'm sure that it will be a great one. But I'll be over there. And yeah, he's at the top of the hour. Oh, what? He's at 12 today or he's at 11?
I know. Usually, like when we're on here for like an hour and a half, I'm like,
normally it's 11 every day.
Usually, I'm like, oh man, it's 10:30, it's 11. I got to get my day rolling because I know if I start watching another show, I'll be sitting around for another 2 hours. It's like I got to get my day going, yeah. But I'm gonna try to pop in there this morning for a few, see what's cracking.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what he's got.
Code. Have a good day, Johnny Mac. Have a good day, everyone in the.
Take it easy,
I'm looking. I don't see what his.
Everybody in the chat. Have a good day. Good weekend. You gonna
Yeah,
pop
I don't
on?
see what.
Pop on in the morning again, Code? Saturday morning special or what?
Yeah, look at this one video he's got up here, man. 245,000 views. I don't know what I can't see. I'm on his page, but it doesn't see what. It's not showing me what today he's got coming on. Oh, that's funny, him riding the lawnmower, man. He gets crazy with that shit.
They see me rolling. I seen that short. Trying to catch me riding dirty.
Yeah, I can't tell, man. I don't know. Anyway, it's all good. I'll be there at 11. Oh, on the election. Mike, I tell you what you might want to talk about today. You could throw it in there. I know you don't need me for nothing, but Ms. Harris is dropping her how can I say it? Her solution for inflation is to the government to take over the supermarkets and price gouge. We all know how that worked for Venezuela. But it's crazy, man. Yeah, I just seen it. Thank you. Yeah, I got to get rocking and rolling. Snurk, you have a great, everybody in there have a great day. I got to get rolling. Kingston, Johnny, thank you for stopping up, man. Everybody, God bless. Be real, not fake, man. And remember, invest in your smile because it really does last longer. And if it doesn't, why is there less than 20 muscles to make a smile and almost 40 to make a frown? So if you want to do extra work, and remember, frowns cause wrinkles.
That's it. That they do.
God bless everybody. Hit that like button.
Goodbye.
Salute.